I feel like these ladies and a bunch of the bands we've checked out really just bring that joy of rock and roll forward. Welcome in, everyone. I am Chris, your Xennial Rocker GamerDad, and I'm back once again with another reaction because we continue to find more music that I am oblivious to and check it out. So keep me up to date with what's going on in the world. Recently, we checked out Gacharic Spin, which was an awesome experience. I really loved listening to Mindset. That was fantastic. Even before I'd checked that out, we'd had a few comments on the channel regarding Boxx. And then off the back of Gacharic Spin, obviously that comment section was inundated with mentions of Boxx because of the crossover in members of the band from Gacharic Spin. And so here we are. Off the back of that, we are going to check out Boxx today. This song is Loud Twin Stars, performed live at the Zepp Nagoya on January 12th, 2025. But this video only came out 3 weeks ago on the official channel at the point of recording. So we're going to check it out and see what it's all about and see if once again you guys have not let me down, because I really enjoyed Gacharic Spin, guys. So I hope it carries over and we'll see if there's much difference between what I heard there in Gacharic Spin and what we hear here in Boxx. So let's go. Let's do it. Hands in the air like we just don't care, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. All right. Just a little drum stick flick there. There's our beloved singing drummer, guys, that you know I love. Gonna leave you on the edge of your seat because, like, oh my gosh, guys, so much energy. I'm loving it. I'm loving how much they're getting the crowd up for this. We've spoken a bit on the channel about performance. There's a difference between just being able to make a song and play it well to also being able to perform a song really well. And these ladies, once again, showing that, I saw most of Gacharic Spin in the Mindset video. And obviously that's the official music video, but still there was loads of energy. But here live, seeing a bunch of them carry over from that video, they are bringing it. I love the aesthetic. On a side note, I love the costume, like the outfits, the drummer in like the pinstripe suit. We've got lots of like black lace and gothic elements to these ensembles, which is really cool. They've all got their own style, which I like. That's cohesive, but they've all got a little bit of their own elements going into that as well, while still kind of appearing as a group, which I really appreciate. I particularly love the bass player going at it here. She's just awesome. I love this. We're gonna at some point have to break down some of our, once I get through a lot of these like J-rock groups and everyone, guys, we're gonna have to sit down and maybe do some like my favorite drummers and bassists and stuff and put that together. Let me know what you think on that. Maybe we can do some tier list. Might be a bit harsh, but get together on some thoughts of who we like the most and how great they all are. But I'm loving the energy. This was beautiful when the three of them come together. And again, look how happy they are. Look how happy they are. We love when they bring all of the joy forward to the crowd because it carries across. That's all part of the performance. I'm going to go back slightly so we catch a bit of And I've mentioned in nearly every video about different hair colors I've had. I had purple hair too, guys. I've missed this too. All right, let's go. So joyous. Here we go. Lucy's just spinning around, grinning. Can we point out so much? I keep coming back to joy. It's what a lot of these bands are about, and which is what I think I miss about so many. The thing we love about rock and roll and everything is just the joy of it sometimes, the absolute joy of music. I feel like these ladies and a bunch of the bands we've checked out really just bring that joy of rock and roll forward, or music forward. They're always smiling. They're always dancing while they're playing, but it doesn't feel, you know, it's not choreographed, it's not forced, it's just natural. It just exudes from them. And I think it was amplified here by, in the background, and you guys know I'm terrible at learning the names, and yes, I should write them down and put them in front of me, but hey, I'm too lazy. Deal with it. The fact that at this, I think it was this point, around 2 minutes in the background, you can see that the keyboard player is also just like, she's playing and she's singing, but her legs are just going crazy, dancing like this in the background. I love that. And you guys know we've spoken about drummers and sometimes my issues with singing drummers. And yes, I know we have to learn more about singing drummers in general. But again, the singing drummer here, she's got a fabulous voice, and she's so consistent despite the fact she's really bringing some really nice flurries and things into this. But just the joy of the fact that everyone is dancing. And when we go back a second here, just watch the keyboard player's feet in the corner. It's fab. I love it. Oh, see the joy. All right. We need to revisit, because firstly, we spoke in the Gacharic Spin mindset video about this lady. I think in that she was in the pink dress that I was going on about, like the peachy colored dress. And I said in that how she looks so happy. She's doing it again here. I love the fact that she goes over, she's got this guitar solo. It's in tandem with the keyboard. There was some really interesting noises going on in the background in the transition leading up to that kind of bridge section leading up to this solo. Some interesting noises coming there through the keyboard and everything. It was really curious, but it's a really nice kind of little duet. The bass and the drums keep ticking along, but they have this moment together. And the fact that the way that they join up and grin at each other and everything is fantastic. I just love it. A little bit wavery on that note, but it's live. Great duet there. This, yeah, the lovely little duet there, which I didn't expect between because she's kind of been backing vocals all the way through, and yeah, it's like a little duet between the drummer and the lead singer, and I just love it. And she's still going so intently, but she's really strong still vocally. It's just a joy. It's just fun to see. It's just fun to see, and I love it. Come on, girl. Man. Arigato. Arigato. Wow. Guys, this was an experience once again. They are so full of life and energy, and I think, yeah, I keep coming, and I'm sorry if I keep coming back to the same phrases, but I think it's because it genuinely just does give me that feeling of joy and enthusiasm, and yeah, or just good vibes, overall good vibes from this. The musicianship is exquisite. Like, they've carried over a lot of that. The members from Gacharic Spin have carried over all of that into this. There's so many fun elements to it from every musician in the group. I really like the use of keyboard in this alongside the bass and the guitar and the drums. It's a really nice unit. I love the amount of vocals in this as well, because obviously you've got the lead singer, you've got the drummer, you've got the keyboard player. Like, there's shouty bits, there's singy bits. There's so much to it, and they've got little duets and things, and the way they come together as a group, I love. And I think overall that camaraderie and that joy and that happiness and the dancing, but again, it's just natural. It's just natural, and clearly, because they're good at what they're doing, they've been doing it for a while, it just comes through in all the right ways. And the best thing for me about this is it doesn't feel stagnant. It doesn't feel fake. It's all just authentic and free. And it's good music. It's good music as well, regardless of the fact that I don't understand much, if anything, of what they're saying, and I will have to look up the lyrics. It doesn't matter, because I can appreciate the fact that musically it is lovely, and they harmonize really well together, and the vocals are really strong, even in a different language. That's the great thing about music. You know, when we find it and we love it, we can work out the facts later, or we can put our own meanings into it. But it doesn't really matter in the short term if I just embrace the music, the musicality of it, and get all of that and bring my own feelings to it. I'm rambling again, but guys, I hope you get what I mean. Music is language free. And it's a shame, obviously, that people do get hung up on language, and groups like this could be much bigger in the West, potentially, if people were more open to it. But that's maybe a broader argument that I'm getting into, because we've had discussions, or I've seen discussions in the comments on people saying that, you know, Bandmade had more songs all in English, then they might be bigger in the West and all this kind of stuff. It's a big topic. It's a big topic. But for me personally, I don't care about that. I just love the musicianship and the sound and the joy and the happiness and all of this. So thank you for keeping these recommendations coming, because it's fantastic. I'm really happy to have checked out Boxx. I'm now, you're gonna have to let me know where we go from here, guys, in terms of Gacharic Spin and Boxx and what's going on there, and what I do in terms of, like, I suppose we can check out a bit of both still, but where do we go? Let me know. More suggestions, more groups, more things, more stuff we could do, because this was awesome and I really appreciate you hanging out with me today. On that note, it's a perfect time for me to say thank you so much for hanging out with me once again, which I literally just said, but I said it again because I really mean it. And of course, you can catch all the stuff early on Patreon. You can join me over on my gaming channel and hang out live and talk about music or whatever else catches your fancy, within reason. And in the meantime, it is a scary world, so please stay safe. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.